life felt very, very weird. Now it's just only up from here. Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Shanoa. Welcome to my channel. As you guys seen in today's video is being in your 20s. I know, being in your 20s could be a very scary thing, but that's why I'm here to probably give a little bit of advice, and we're gonna talk to each other. We're gonna talk about what it's like being in your 20s and the struggles, the good things, and all that good stuff. But before we get into that, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get every video that I post. Thank you guys for the new subscribers that I have got. I really appreciate you guys, and we're just gonna get straight into it. I'm done talking, so let's go. Okay, so I feel like nobody really talks enough about the transformation from being like in your teens and transforming all the way to your 20s, which I feel like a lot of people should, because it's like, I remember when I was 19, like being in my, me entering in my 20s was just so scary, because it's like now it's just only up from here. Like, you thought turning 18 was something life-changing. Like, no, like turning 20 is very life-changing, because it's like you're so used to just like not really having to worry about anything, not having to be an adult and this, that, and the third. So it's like when you're actually transforming over to your 20s, you're like, oh my god. Like, I can definitely say after I left high school, life felt very, very weird. Like, I was like, wow, like now that I have so much time of my day now, like what do I do? It feels weird. Or what should I do next in life? Because like there's nothing else after that, unless you're trying to go into college like most people are. But it's like you don't know what to do. It's like you're so used to having a guide, a handbook to life of what to do after like high school. I can definitely say the most thing I did when I first hit 20 years old was figuring out what I really wanted out of life. Because it's like I said earlier, everybody has this perspective of once you graduate high school, you go to college, you get a good job, and that's basically the American dream. And it's like, not everybody has that same dream. Honestly, I had to figure out the path that worked best for me. And I know a lot of people look down on me because, like, you know, I didn't want to go to college like that. I mean, I have definitely tried out college, but you know, it's for some people and it's not for some people. So once I finally figured out what I wanted for my life, like where I can see myself in my 20s in like 9 years from now, was being an entrepreneur. So which is YouTube and another secret surprise that I can't wait to tell you guys. I'm so excited about. But yeah, I seen myself wanting to be an entrepreneur. I couldn't see myself after my hitting 19 and 20s going to college. I just couldn't see it for myself. I couldn't. I tried it. It wasn't my favorite. It wasn't horrible, but it definitely wasn't my favorite either. It's like, it's a first try for everything, you know? So yeah, once I figured out what I wanted to do with my life, like just like far as career wise, then I figured out it's like now I barely have friends. Life was kind of like, now I don't have friends. I don't really have many people, because when you're in high school, you're so used to saying, oh, hey, Keisha, how are you doing, girl? Or, hey, Becky, like, oh my God, like, did you hear what happened? Like life is no longer like that no more. Unless you're like really in the loop with some friends, like all the time, talking group chat, spilling all the tea. Like, after this, like, you barely have friends. You don't go out as much. So it's like, it's so weird. And I remember when I hit my like 20s and like I really didn't have as many friends anymore after that, it just felt so strange, and I kind of honestly felt really alone. And if you felt the same way that I did, you're not alone, because trust me, entering your 20s is it's a dark alley, because like I said, you're entering an adult, and then you're trying to figure out your career for yourself, what you want in life, and then like you're trying to find your perfect friend group, which by the way, there's no perfect friend group everybody has some kind of flaws about them. I have them myself. So I wouldn't say I'm a perfect friend, but I can damn sure say I'm a really good friend. I can definitely say that. Just figuring out who's the right friend group, who to hang out with and spend your time around, it could be a lot. But the best thing I can say that I took from it was I just put my head in the game, and honestly I focused on what mattered to me the most, which some cases, some people focus more on a friend group, and most people focus on having their career. For me, it was my career. So I honestly kind of put my head in the game, and you guys can do this too. Like, put your head in the game of what matters to you the most, and whatever comes along your journey, let it come. And if it leaves, let it leave. Honestly, that's honestly what it's really like. You just gotta put your head in the game, and whoever's meant to be around you and in your circle and your energy, they will be there. And don't get me started on relationships in your 20s. Like, y'all, when I tell you, I noticed this, that when you leave, like, I know I keep using the example of high school, but it's so true. When you leave high school, you're so used to boys. Because let's face it, there's not a lot of high schoolers that are men. They have not reached the men stage. So once you enter your 20s, finding the right relationship and the man, like, especially in this generation, and y'all could also probably vouch for that, in this generation, it's so hard to find somebody who, like, has basically that 90s love that a lot of people crave and want to have. You kind of just gotta, it depends what you're looking for, but I gotta let you know, in reality, when you're first entering your 20s and everything, it's gonna be very hard to find a man. Like, it really is. Like I said, a lot of people still have so much maturing to do because they're probably also entering their 20 stage. A lot of boys in their 20 stage don't care for a relationship. They want to be outside. If we're being completely honest, they want to be outside. They want to be talking as the A through Z and want to kick it over there and do that, scratch their ass, whatever you want to call it. Not many people focus on relationships in your 20s, and if that's something that's a main factor for you in your life, you honestly just have to sit there and take the time and, like, you know, evaluate what your values are for yourself, what your standards are as of what you look for in a man, and just in general. It could be a lot, but you'll figure it out down the road. And I'm not trying to make it sound like your 20s are like the worst time of your life. They're not, because you also want to make your 20s really fun as well. Like, obviously work hard, but don't work too hard to where the years just pass you by and you can't even, like, when you hit 30, you can't even look back and be like, wow, I had a great time in my 20s. Like, obviously this is a time, this is a phase where you want to have fun as much as possible, do things you've never done before, you know what I mean? Still live life, because let's face it, we're entering our 20s. We don't know everything. We don't know the whole adult life. This is the first time of being an adult, honestly, in your 20s, especially when you hit 21, which that's what I'm hitting. So I'm right along with you guys. I'm still learning myself. So it can come with a lot, but you'll figure it along the way, like I am. And it's like nobody ever really knows what they want to be, who they are, like what kind of adult they envision themselves to be. Like, you have a lot of people, for like example, like me, honestly, and I know a lot of people are going to come for me in the comments, honestly, I'm in my 20s. I obviously want to have fun, but it's like I have so much stuff I want for myself at such an early age that people don't even think about having at that age. You know what I mean? So I just, like, I don't know. I see for myself, I always think about wanting a mansion, or I always think about wanting to have 6-figure income and wanted to get out the matrix and have a family. Like, I think about a lot of things that most people wouldn't even take a thought to think about in their 20s, which is okay, because some people like to mature faster and some people like to take their time, which is totally fine. Overall, what I'm trying to say is not everybody has their 20s figured out. Trust me, it's a process, it's a journey, but you will figure it out. And if you're one of those people, like if I'm talking to you, if you're one of those people who think, wow, I just turned 20, I have to figure out my whole life, you don't. You're learning. Basically you're a baby in an adult body, because like you're just so new to all of it. I don't know why the camera keeps like going in and out, so I apologize. You're a baby in the adult world, so this is your first time. You don't have to have it all figured out. I don't always even have it always figured out, and life changes. So don't put these high expectations up for yourself that this is what your life needs to look like in your 20s. You can make a goal, but if things don't go as the way they're planned, it's most likely it happened for a reason. And just honestly allow life to take its course and let it bring what it's supposed to bring. Let the universe give you what you're supposed to have. Honestly, I hope this video helped you guys out. If you guys have been probably just entering 20, and happy birthday to anybody who just turned 20 today. Woo woo. I really honestly hope this video helped you guys today and made you kind of realize that you're not alone. Everybody enters their 20s and it's really scary and you don't have everything figured out, but that's okay. So I hope you found the comfortability in this video. If you did, remember to give this video a big thumbs up. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and the main important thing is hit that notification bell so you get every video that I post. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.